A U.S. drone strike in Baghdad killed a key member of the Iranian-backed Kata'ib Hezbollah militia. Viewers may note that the U.S. has blamed the attack in Jordan, which killed 3 American soldiers, on the Islamic Resistance, an umbrella framework for several pro-Iranian militia groups. U.S. officials have named Kata'ib Hezbollah as being involved in the attack. The commander killed was identified as Wissam Mohammed Abu Bakr al-Saadi. 2 other militants were also killed. The drone strike took place at 9:30 p.m. local time on Wednesday, and U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM, stated that forces conducted a unilateral strike in Iraq in response to attacks on U.S. service members, killing a Kata'ib Hezbollah commander responsible for directly planning and participating in attacks on U.S. forces in the region. CENTCOM stated, "There are no indications of collateral damage or civilian casualties at this time. The United States will continue to take necessary action to protect our people. We will not hesitate to hold responsible all those who threaten our forces' safety." CENTCOM did not provide details on the method or munition used in the strike. However, an image circulating on social media reveals signs suggesting the utilization of the classified R9X missile. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how the U.S. has removed the Iranian-backed Khataib Hezbollah commander with AGM-114R9X Hellfire missile. Let's get started. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted VPN brands worldwide that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte, an industry-leading Big Four auditing firm. NordVPN provides an encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy by preventing external entry to your internet traffic, as well as enabling you to access content that's blocked based on geolocation. Best of all, with one NordVPN account, you can secure up to 6 devices at the same time. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive savings by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. AGM-114R9X is a secretive initiative, and there are no official renders or specifications available in the public domain. Central Intelligence Agency and the Pentagon have been closely guarding its existence. As of now, the info regarding the weapon is mainly received from anonymous sources. The weapon seemed to be used very sparingly, and some sources claimed that the U.S. military had only fired them operationally about a half-dozen times. Some unconfirmed uses of the missile are as follows. 1. Reports surfaced on the 26th of February 2017 that al-Masri, an Egyptian al-Qaeda leader, had been killed in a U.S. airstrike in his car in al-Mastuma in the Syrian province of Idlib. He was al-Qaeda's number 2 leader. Number 2. Jihadi trainer Abu Ahmad al-Mahujir from the Hayat Tahrir al-Sham terrorist group, formerly the Nusra Front, was neutralized in December 2019. 3. On the 3rd of January 2020, a precision strike took out military commander Qasem Soleimani, along with several officials from Iraqi militias backed by Tehran. American President Donald Trump tweeted, "General Qasem Soleimani has killed or badly wounded thousands of Americans over an extended period of time and was plotting to kill many more but got caught." The Pentagon said Mr. Trump ordered the killing of Soleimani in a decisive defensive action to protect U.S. personnel abroad. 4. Al-Zawahiri was killed on July 31st, 2022, shortly after 6 a.m. local time, in an early morning drone strike conducted by the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency in the Upkale Shirpur neighborhood of Kabul, reportedly in a house owned by a top aide to Sirajuddin Haqqani, a senior official in the Taliban government. All traditional missiles have a warhead. The warhead explodes when the missile hits the target. This can be done by many means, like a proximity fuse, which can trigger the warhead. For example, traditional AGM-114 Hellfire air-to-surface missiles used for precision strikes deploy warheads like high-explosive anti-tank heat or tandem anti-armor metal augmented charge (MAC) or shaped charge blast fragmentation. But AGM-114R9X seems to be different. The weapon, instead of using an exploding warhead, is thought to deploy 6 long blades that extend outward just before impact and minces its target. It's dubbed as a speeding anvil and ninja bomb and the flying ginsu because the blades are so sharp that they can rival a chef's knife. Any missile that has an exploding warhead can cause collateral damage, but the AGM-114R9X, devoid of explosive, will be able to limit the collateral damage and is suitable for extreme precision strikes. It's speculated that the R9 variant has an entirely inert warhead to reduce the risk of collateral damage significantly, and the R9X adds blades into it to help increase kill probability. Viewers may note that the use of an inert warhead could lead to failure, especially against a moving target, since the strike will have to be absolutely accurate, probably within inches. The addition of blades, in all probability, will increase the margin of error and significantly improve the lethality. The combined speed of the drone's motor and gravity means that by the time the missile reaches its target, it's traveling at the speed of sound, giving little time for a target to try to evade the missile. The sharp blades can cut through humans when applied with such speed. It's unclear if the missile's blade spins during the strike, and if so, how the mechanism works. It must be acknowledged that if it works that way, then it's an engineering marvel. Iran has been waging a proxy war against the US and its allies for a long time now. These efforts from the Islamic regime have increased several-fold since Israel started its campaign against Hamas after the deadly October 7th attack. According to the Pentagon, there have been more than 160 attacks by Iranian-linked militia groups targeting U.S. bases and forces in the Middle East since October 7th. The attack in Jordan was the first such attack to kill American soldiers. While the U.S. has maintained restraint so as not to escalate the situation further, the attacks in Jordan left the Biden administration with little choice. AGM-114R9X Hellfire is a perfect weapon for this kind of targeted hit, and as evident, it worked perfectly.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.